Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from our channel, Immortal News. In this video, we will be bringing you a list of famous celebrities who have passed away today, June 29th, and in the last few days. Additionally, we have some tributes planned for the second part of the video, so please stay tuned. Before we proceed, we kindly ask you to show your love and support by giving this video a like. Number 13, Talina Fernandez, a beacon of Mexican broadcasting and the lady of good speech. Talina Fernandez, esteemed Mexican radio and television presenter, passed away on June 28, Mexico at the age of 78, following complications from leukemia. Fernandez became a beloved figure in Mexican broadcasting, celebrated for her distinctive style of hosting, especially on the Televisa network, earning her the moniker, the Lady of Good Speech. Fernandez's son, Jorge Coco Levy, revealed that his mother spent her final days with the people she loved, thinking about love and affection for her family. Her death brought a wave of condolences from her colleagues, particularly from Televisa, where she had spent many years. One of Fernandez's career highlights includes her report on the death of the Institutional Revolutionary Party's presidential candidate, Luis Donaldo Colosio, in March 1994, on the news program hosted by the late renowned Mexican journalist Jacobo Zabludovsky. With her full name being Catalina Maria del Sagrado Corazon Fernandez, she remained active in her career, appearing on the show MasterChef Celebrity in October 2022. Keeping up with the times, she also had her own YouTube channel, where she published interviews and shared anecdotes from her personal life. Talina Fernandez leaves behind a legacy of being a pioneering female broadcaster and a remarkable figure in Mexican television who continuously adapted to the evolving media landscape. Tributes to Talina Fernandez. Number 12. Lowell Weicker, a pugnacious, independent, and defiant legacy in politics. Lowell P. Weicker, Jr., the liberal Republican who bravely challenged his own party's president, Richard M. Nixon, during the Watergate scandal and later served as an independent governor of Connecticut, passed away on June 28, 2023, at 92. He died in a hospital in Middletown, Central Connecticut, leaving behind a potent legacy of political independence and unyielding conviction. Born in Paris on May 16, 1931, Weicker started his political career as an obscure junior senator from Connecticut in 1973. His fame soared when he took on the Senate's Select Committee investigating the Watergate affair. His fierce criticism of Nixon, a member of his own party, earned him both admiration and infamy. Weicker's dedication to going against the grain and challenging authority, even if it came from his own party, defined his political career. He served in the Senate from 1971 to 1989, notably as a fierce critic of Senator Jesse Helms of North Carolina's attempts to advance a socially conservative agenda. Weicker saw the rise of the Christian right in the Republican Party as a threat to its future. After losing his Senate seat to Joseph Lieberman, Weicker walked away from two-party politics. He formed the third party, a Connecticut party, and served as governor of Connecticut, always holding firm to his independent principles. He famously implemented an income tax in Connecticut amidst a national recession in 1991, marking a departure from traditional policy in the state. Apart from his political career, Weicker was known for his love of opera and even had walk-on parts with the Connecticut Opera. He was also an author, having written his autobiography Maverick: A Life in Politics. He later served as the founding president of the Trust for America's Health, a nonprofit group working on disease prevention, from 2001 to 2011. Weicker is survived by his wife, Claudia Weicker, his sons Scott, Gray, Brian, Trey, and Sonny, two stepsons, Mason and Andrew Ingram, 12 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Weicker's legacy as a political maverick and a man who never shied away from a fight will long be remembered in the American political landscape. His courage to stand against his own party during the Watergate scandal and his lifelong dedication to independent politics made him a unique figure in American history, Tributes to Lowell Weicker. Number 11. Ysabelle Lacamp, a luminous legacy in literature and cinema. Ysabelle Lacamp, an accomplished novelist and actress, passed away on June 26 in Paris at the age of 68 after a 3-year battle with cancer. Born in Neuilly-sur-Seine to a French father and Korean mother, Lacamp's life was a testament to her diverse roots and interests. With degrees in Chinese and Korean, Lacamp first made her mark in cinema, earning acclaim for her nuanced performances and unique Eurasian beauty. However, it was in the literary world where Lacamp's talent shined most brightly. Beginning her writing career with a series of bestsellers in the late 80s and early 90s, Lacamp demonstrated a knack for crafting compelling narratives that resonated with readers. Her novel, Hombre parmi les hombres, was one of her most poignant works, exploring the life of Robert Desnos, a luminary poet. Despite the less commercial success of her later works, Lacamp remained undeterred, pouring her energy into organizing literary festivals and promoting the love of literature. Her publisher, Bruno Ducey, praised her passionate writing style, stating that when she wrote, "It's a telluric vibration that runs through her, transcends her, and burns her." Throughout her life, Lacamp maintained an unshakable smile and positive demeanor, making her a beloved figure in the literary and cinematic world. Her remarkable contributions to literature and cinema, and her enduring legacy that will continue to inspire generations to come. Tributes to Ysabelle Lacamp. Number 10. Max Thompson, Liverpool's youngest debutant and devoted defender. Max Thompson, former Liverpool defender and the youngest player ever to represent the club, passed away at the age of 66 on June 27th. Thompson joined the club as an apprentice and was awarded a professional contract in 1973. He made his memorable debut for Liverpool at the tender age of 17 during the 1973-74 season against Tottenham Hotspur. This achievement in Bill Shankly's final campaign as manager marked Thompson as the club's youngest ever player, a record that stood for an impressive 36 years. Post-Liverpool, Thompson had notable stints with Blackpool, Swansea City, and Bournemouth, as well as playing for American teams Dallas Tornado, Seattle Sounders, and Baltimore Blast. Following his playing career, he transitioned into physiotherapy, providing his expertise to Liverpool and Southport. Liverpool FC paid tribute to Thompson, expressing deep sorrow at his passing. His contribution to the club, both as a promising young player and a seasoned professional, has left an indelible mark. Thompson's dedication to football, his skill on the field, and his service to Liverpool FC will long be remembered in the hearts of fans and fellow players. Tributes to Max Thompson. Number 9. Scott Pelluer, an enduring legacy in Washington State and NFL football. Scott Pelluer, the outstanding linebacker for Washington State from 1977 to 80, and a notable figure in the National Football League, passed away on June 27th at the age of 64. Pelluer was known for his vitality and the respect he inspired both on and off the field. A heart attack tragically cut short a life filled with notable accomplishments and enduring impact. Pelluer started his football journey at Bellevue's Interlake High in 1977 and was the first freshman that year to start a game for the Cougars. Despite a severe hang-gliding accident, Pelluer emerged as a pivotal figure on the WSU defense, demonstrating immense resilience and determination. As a senior, he led WSU in tackles for loss and sacks. His passion for football wasn't confined to his career, but permeated his family, with all 3 of his sons following in his footsteps to play college football. Pelluer's coaching career spanned 2 decades, and covered both sides of the Apple Cup rivalry. He was a respected voice in WSU radio broadcasts, touching countless lives with his vibrant personality, passion for the game, and commitment to nurturing young talent. Despite facing personal tragedy at an early age, he stepped up as a father figure to his younger brothers following their father's untimely death. His life was marked by service, leadership, and resilience. Scott Pelluer leaves behind a football legacy deeply woven into the history of Washington State, cemented by the contributions of 4 generations of the Pelluer family to the sport. Tributes to Scott Pelluer. Number 8. Avtar Lit, a broadcasting visionary and the voice of British Asian community. Avtar Lit, the founder of Sunrise Radio, Britain's first full-time Asian radio station, passed away at the age of 73 on June 27th. Launching Sunrise Radio in 1989 in West London, Lit built the world's first 24-hour independent commercial Asian radio station, bringing the British Asian community's voice to the forefront of the national conversation. His visionary approach and entrepreneurial spirit led to Sunrise Radio's swift expansion, and the station was available nationally via satellite television shortly after its establishment. Lit's dedication to providing representation for the British Asian community led to a seismic shift in the landscape of UK broadcasting. As described by Surjit Singh Guman MBE, Maryland of Punjab Radio, Lit was a broadcasting pioneer who was responsible for putting South Asian radio on the air in London. Survived by his mother, 5 children, and 5 grandchildren, Lit was a beloved son, father, and grandfather. His legacy as a visionary in the realm of electronic British Asian media resonates far and wide, with many attributing the platform he created as a source of joy and opportunity. His impact on the field of broadcasting, as well as his commitment to the British Asian community, will continue to resonate in the years to come. Tributes to Avtar Lit. Number 7. Jerry Okorodudu, a champion of Nigerian boxing, leaves a lasting legacy. Jerry Okorodudu, Nigeria's former middleweight boxing champion who gained international recognition at the 1984 Los Angeles Olympic Games, passed away on June 28 in a Lagos hospital at the age of 64. According to reports, Okorodudu, lovingly known as Urhobo Lips during his active years, had been facing serious health challenges, awaiting a leg amputation when he died. Born and raised in Nigeria, Okorodudu was a towering figure in Nigerian boxing. He began his sporting journey by clinching a gold medal at the National Sports Festival, Oluyole, 79, which paved his way to international fame. His skills and tenacity led him to win a bronze medal at the 1982 Commonwealth Games in Brisbane, Australia. Despite being controversially ousted at the quarterfinals of the 1984 Olympic Games, his passion and dedication to boxing remained undiminished. Over the span of his professional career from 1986 to 1992, Okorodudu fought 40 professional bouts and had 83 amateur fights, leaving an indelible mark on the world of boxing. His demise leaves a void in Nigerian sports, but his legacy lives on through the countless athletes he inspired. Tributes to Jerry Okorodudu. Number 6. Matt Rendell, a pillar of Australian football, departs. Matt Rendell, former Fitzroy captain and prominent AFL club recruiter, passed away at the age of 64 on June 26th, following a heart attack. His passing was confirmed by his family in a heartfelt statement, emphasizing the tireless efforts of the first responders and the staff at the Victorian Heart Hospital. Born into the world of Australian football, Rendell had an illustrious VFL-AFL career spanning 12 seasons, during which he played 177 games for Fitzroy and Brisbane. His outstanding skills earned him the Fitzroy Best and Fairest in 1982 and 83, along with All-Australian selection in 1983 and 1987. From 1987 to 1989, he proudly captained Fitzroy, leaving an enduring mark on the club's history. Post-retirement, Rendell continued to shape the sport as an assistant coach at Melbourne and St Kilda, before transitioning into recruiting and list management. Notably, he made significant contributions at Adelaide, with his selection of future champion Patrick Dangerfield in 2010 regarded as one of his greatest successes. He also worked at Collingwood as a recruiter and a part-time ruck coach. A regular media commentator during the AFL trade and draft periods, Rendell's insightful analysis will be sorely missed, but his legacy in Australian football will continue to inspire. Tributes to Matt Rendell. Number 5. Daniel Paul, a tireless advocate for Indigenous peoples and chronicler of Mi'kmaq history. Daniel Paul, a respected Mi'kmaq elder, historian, activist, and author, has passed away at age 84 after a valiant battle with cancer on June 27th. From Sepeknekatik, Paul dedicated his life to shedding light on the struggles and resilience of Indigenous peoples, passionately chronicling their history and advocating for their rights. His landmark book, We Were Not the Savages, which detailed 300 years of Mi'kmaq history, is regarded as an essential work in both Mi'kmaq and Nova Scotia literature. Paul's relentless advocacy extended beyond his literary endeavors. For over 3 decades, he campaigned for the renaming of landmarks named after Edward Cornwallis, a British governor who had offered a bounty for Mi'kmaq individuals in the 18th century. A recipient of a Nova Scotia Human Rights Award in 2022, Paul was also recognized with the Order of Canada and the Order of Nova Scotia, reflecting his monumental contributions to cultural awareness and understanding of Lenape history, traditions, and community. His death signifies a great loss for the Indigenous community and all who admired his commitment to truth and reconciliation. Despite his passing, his hope for younger generations to continue teaching and preaching the truth will resonate, serving as a poignant reminder of his enduring legacy. Tributes to Daniel Paul. Number 4. Dame Anne Leslie, a trailblazing journalist who challenged the status quo. Dame Anne Leslie, a pioneering journalist and foreign correspondent, passed away at the age of 82 on June 25th. Celebrated for her courage and journalistic prowess, she was eulogized by Viscount Rothermere as a brilliant journalist with the courage of a lion. Starting her career at the Daily Express straight out of university, Leslie quickly rose to prominence, receiving her own column at the age of 22. Though she began as a showbiz reporter, Leslie soon moved on to foreign affairs. She courageously covered conflicts from El Salvador to the Falklands, chronicled presidential and UK elections, reported on the fall of the Berlin Wall and the famine in North Korea, earning 9 press awards in the process. Leslie's perseverance in the face of gender discrimination shaped her career, infusing a certain iron into her soul. Despite early encounters with sexism, she carved out her own place in the world of journalism, contributing to the normalization of women in the industry. From 1967 to 2012, she reported from an estimated 70 countries for the Daily Mail, bringing international stories to the paper's readership. Her ability to engage readers with compelling narratives, especially those they might initially overlook, marked her unique contribution to journalism. Remembered as a smasher of glass ceilings by Daily Mail's editor-in-chief Paul Dacre, Leslie's groundbreaking career continues to inspire aspiring journalists around the world. Tributes to Dame Anne Leslie. Number 3. Jean-Michel Cazes, a visionary vintner and pillar of Bordeaux's revival. Jean-Michel Cazes, the venerated co-owner of Chateau Lynch Bages, and a crucial figure in the resurgence of Bordeaux as a wine region, passed away at the age of 88 after a lengthy illness on June 29th. Cazes, with his indomitable spirit and unfaltering commitment to his vision of fine wine, played a pivotal role in transforming the winemaking landscape of Bordeaux and beyond. Cazes combined modern winemaking techniques with astute international marketing, making a significant impact on the wine world, with Chateau Lynch Beige 1985 vintage named Wine of the Year by Wine Spectator in 1988. Cazes also left his mark as the head of the French insurance giant AXA's wine business, overseeing the acquisition of iconic wine names and estates. His vision and endeavors extended beyond his vineyards, as he was a key player in connecting Bordeaux's wine country and the city, turning it into a thriving tourism destination. He also played a significant role in revitalizing the hamlet of Bages, opening the luxurious Hotel Cordillon Bages and popular bistro Café Lavinal. He leaves behind a legacy of passion, innovation, and commitment to excellence in winemaking. His endeavors have forever changed the world of wine, and his imprint will be felt for generations to come. Tributes to Jean-Michel Cazes. Now it's time to remember the legends who passed away in the past years. Number 2. Stuart Damon, star of General Hospital. Stuart Damon, renowned for his role as Dr. Alan Quatermain on the ABC soap opera General Hospital, has passed away at the age of 84 on June 29, 2021. Damon started his career on Broadway, rose to fame playing the Prince in a grand 1965 CBS musical production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, alongside Leslie Ann Warren. He spent a significant part of his career in London, featuring in TV shows like The Champions, The Saint, Steptoe and Son, and The New Avengers, as well as West End musicals including Charlie Girl and Man of Magic. Joining General Hospital in May 1977, Damon's character Alan Quatermain became a central figure in the series, involved in complex storylines of love, affairs, and murder attempts over the years. After 6 daytime Emmy nominations without a win, Damon finally received the award in 1999 when his character developed an addiction to painkillers. Damon also had a career in theater, featuring in Broadway productions like First Impressions and Irma la Douce, and off-Broadway revivals like The Boys from Syracuse. He also starred in 2 other soap operas, CBS As the World Turns and NBC's Days of Our Lives. Damon's survivors include his wife Deirdre Ottewill and their children Jennifer and Christopher. The actor's enduring legacy will remain in his long-standing role on General Hospital, marking him as one of the most beloved figures in American daytime television. Tributes to Stuart Damon. Number 1. John Lawton, a powerful voice and lasting legacy in rock music. John Lawton, former lead vocalist of the famed British band Uriah Heep, passed away on June 29, 2021 at the age of 74 from undisclosed causes. With his sudden and unexpected death, the world of rock music lost one of its most distinct voices. Lawton started his career with bands like The Deans, West One, and Stonewall, before making his mark with German rock band Lucifer's Friend, contributing to 9 studio albums. However, his most renowned stint came with Uriah Heep, which he joined in 1976. Taking over from original lead singer David Byron, Lawton added his unique flair to albums such as Firefly, Innocent Victim, and Fallen Angel, and the live concert album Live in Europe '79. His impactful vocal contributions, particularly in the AM radio single Free, solidified his reputation in the industry. Post-Uriah Heep, Lawton continued to make music with other bands, including Rebel and Gun Hill, later known as the John Lawton Band, and collaborated with Ken Hensley in the Hensley-Lawton Band. He even returned to Uriah Heep in 2013 to stand in for vocalist Bernie Shaw during a European tour. Lawton also released several solo albums and explored acting and directing in television. With his passing, Lawton leaves behind a legacy of powerful rock vocals and passionate performances, forever immortalized in the annals of rock history. Tributes to John Lawton. We kindly ask you to honor the lives of these remarkable individuals by showing your support and appreciation. Please like this video and continue watching as we pay respect to the legacies they've left behind.